Okay guys, let's have a look at question 1 on the C2 paper then. Good. Let's go over to the question itself and dig that out. It's which one is it? Here it is. It says use the trapezium rule with 5 ordinates to find an approximate value for the integral, and here's the integral here, between 2 and 1 of the square root of 4 plus x cubed dx. So there's the integral. It says show your work in and give your answer correct to 3 decimal places. So it says use the trapezium rule with 5 ordinates. So on the formula page, which is page 7, which is here, you'll see the trapezium rule listed there. And I'm going to copy that down into the notes because that's very small font there. So let's just copy that into the notes, and here it is here. We're told it's 5 ordinates, so I've already written that there. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to do the integral between 1 and 2. So I'm going to overwrite these values then. A is 1 and B is 2 because it's between 2 and 1, so just put that in. We're told there's 5 ordinates. We start from y0, so that would mean that n would be 4, wouldn't it? And this would be n minus 1 would be 3. And this n would be 4, of course. So we can work out h straight away just by overwriting the values. That's a quarter, or 0.25. There's h. And we can put that in here, overwrite this value here. So basically we've got to work out 0.25 over 2, which is easy to do because that's 0.125. Bracket, brace, the first and the last of the y's, and then 2 of the 3 in between values. And we're stepping along in units of 0.25 from 1, starting at 1 and going to 2. So let's choose a fresh bit of paper then. And let's do that. So we're going to go x0 first of all then. We start at 1, then we go x1, x2, x3 and x4, wasn't it? There's the points in question. So it's 1.25 because we move along, then 1.5, then 1.75. and then 2.00. Okay, now we need to work out the y's. So y0 would be the square root of 4 plus x cubed, and in this instance it's 1 cubed. Yeah, and then the next one, y1, same again, it's 4 plus, but this time it's 1.25 cubed, and then y2. So you just repeat this all the way down then for the respective values to work out the outputs, basically. Cubed, and then the last one was y4, we said, didn't we? 4 plus 2.00, if you wish, cubed, equals, there we go. So we need to work out all these then. So let's get our calculator. The first one, so let's clear it. So we've got square root of 4 plus 1 cubed, power cubed, get down to ground level, and then press equals, and then get the decimal. Now it asks to 3dp, so if we do it to 5, we should be fine, shouldn't we? So it's 2.23607. 2.23607, yeah? Next one is 1.25. So let's toggle back, and rather than change everything, we just put 1.25 in, and then get the decimal. 2.43990, yeah? 2.43990. Okay, now the one at 1.5, so toggle back again and change accordingly. There we are, that's what we wanted. Get the decimal. 2.715695. So the 69 will change to 70, won't it? Because the 5 will round the 9 up to an O. So 71570. So 2.71570. Now the next one. That's 0.75. And again, just change this accordingly. Press equals. Get the decimal. 3.05931. See the 9 rounds up to 0 to 1. 3.05931. 3.05931. And then the last one. Just put a 2 in then. Just delete that. Put a 2. Press equals. And get that. 3.46410. Yeah? 3.46410. Now we can write down, there's the 5 ordinates, the 5 y values. So if we remember our formula then, the integral for the trapezium will be h over 2, which we said was 0.25 over 2, which is 0.125. We can write that down straight away. Then it was the first and the last added together. So it's 2.23607 plus the last one, 3.46410. And then it's plus 2 times, and then it was the middle 3. Yeah? So it's 2.43990 plus, and then it's 2.71570, and then plus the third one of the middle 3, 3.05931. Close that bracket and then close the brace, just another bracket really, and that's the answer. So I equals, so let's tap this all into a calculator then. So it was 0.125 times bracket, and that was a 2.23607, wasn't it? 23607 plus 3.46410, 3.46410 plus 2 times bracket. Now we've got these three, 2.43990, 2.43990 plus 2.71570, 2.71570, and the last one 3.05931, 3.05931 added. Close that bracket, then close the brace, which is another bracket in the calculator. 2.766. Remember we wrote these to 5dp because we were rounding in the end to 3dp, so that seemed the safe thing to do. So it's 2.766 to 3dp. So let's go back then and write down the answer. 2.766 to 3 decimal places. There we go. So that's the answer for question 1. Good. Let's go on to the next one.